Hi everybody, this is Nathan Ronen, CFA, with another update for Level 1 candidates about the preliminary readings for 2024. If you'd like to continue receiving these updates and you'd like to hear more, please press the subscribe button and the confirmation button so that you can continue to receive these updates as I put them out every week or two. Okay, we're moving slowly into the 2024 CFA Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3 exam cycle. And Level 1, this is focusing on Level 1 candidates. There's a lot of changes in the program. I mean, a lot of the material is still the same. I mean, the content in many ways is the same. Things have been moved around, shifted around, but there was one big change besides the additional requirements of, the Python and financial modeling training that you're going to do separately. But there's also been another big change, and that is preliminary readings. So I want to talk about this very briefly. And hey, Nathan, should I be doing them or should I just ignore them, or are they truly optional? Can they test on it? Let's talk about that right now. One of the biggest complaints that the CFA Institute has received over the years from candidates is that a lot of material in the Level 1 program people have had in college or in grad school, and even the businesses have said it's a little bit too basic. Why are you spending so much time on it? Coupled with that has always been the complaint that many of the CFA programs, especially at Level 1 and Level 2, are just too voluminous, too much information. All of a micro course, all of a macro course, all of a statistics course embedded in one that you would have at a normal college. So what the CFA Institute has done to address these concerns, make themselves obviously continuously relevant and addressing the needs of their clients, both businesses and the candidates, is they decided that a lot of the introductory material that is presented in financial statement analysis, economics, and quantitative methods, a lot of the candidates already know from their undergraduate or graduate studies, and they also don't really test them too much on the real exam. Like the basics of what is a supply curve and a demand curve, or some of the basic microeconomics or basic probability statistics material, or even some of the basics about the income statement and the balance sheet. So a lot of candidates are expected to know this material, and they do know this material, and they don't really get tested on the exam. So to size down the program at Level 1 and make it more relevant, they took out a lot of these very basic readings on the income statement, the balance sheet, the statement of cash flows, supply and demand, the basics of statistics, and they removed them from the core curriculum of the program and put them aside as preliminary readings, with the understanding that, hey, if you're a candidate, you're not going to get tested on these preliminary readings, but you might want to read them if you have a weak background in financial statement analysis, meaning accounting, or if you have a weak background in statistics, meaning quantitative methods, or you have a weak background in microeconomics, meaning a lot of economics. So with that aside, obviously, when you tell somebody it's optional, they will generally say, hey, why should I waste my time with it? I think that's a very bad move, Unless you are so knowledgeable in these areas of quantitative methods, economics, and financial statement analysis, I would really work in the time in my study schedule to do the preliminary readings, because you've probably been out of college a few years, or you've probably been in the workforce a number of years. Things are done in the workforce differently than they're done in the academic world. You might also have been out of school for a very long time, and now you're returning to the study mode. So don't assume that you remember all the stuff from the basics of your accounting class in college, or your statistics class in college, or your microeconomics class in college. And I would actually sit down and read and do and go through. You don't need to take copious notes, and you don't need to know every little detail, but at least go through it. Why would I go through it? I would go through it because it is a lot of the material that you may have forgotten, and it is relevant to understanding the rest of the material in the core curriculum at Level 1 and at Level 2, because quantitative methods, financial statement, and economics are both in the Level 1 and the Level 2 program. And so as I said, financial statement analysis, quant, and economics are in the Level 1 and Level 2 program, but quant and financial statement analysis are not in the Level 3 program. So you should use those preliminary readings to give you the foundation that you need to understand the material better that's in the core curriculum at Level 1 and Level 2. For example, if you don't do the basic readings on financial statement analysis and you think you know the balance sheet really well, fine. Then go right to the actual readings. And when they start out with intangible assets, you're going to be, hey, where's all the background? All the background is in the preliminary readings. So my advice to you as Level 1 candidates, it is costly for you, not the fees. I'm not talking about the fees of signing up for the exam. That's a costly expense too, but it's costly in terms of your time to fail an exam. Do what you need to do without shortcuts to pass so that you don't have to retake any level, especially one. It's painful. Take it from me. I failed my Level 2 exam the first time around with improper studying, okay? And I learned my lesson. Learn from other people's mistakes. Don't repeat them yourself. So at Level 1, do those preliminary readings. Take the time to do them. You don't have to read them in little detail and worry about every little detail, but get through them and then start the actual material in the core curriculum that you have from the CFA Institute. That's my suggestion to you. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. You can access me on my website, chalkandboard.org. That's https://chalkandboard, CHALK and AND, board, BOARD. That's chalkandboard.org. And reach out to me. My phone number is there too. You can text me if you like, and I'll try to help you out. But again, I recommend to all my candidates, definitely in 2024, do those preliminary readings. They will help you. Even if you don't get tested on specifics in them, they will help you understand the rest of the material that you are responsible for and will get tested on in the Level 1 program. Thank you very much, and keep listening, and we're going to keep posting these things to help you out. Have a good day.